Hey legends, little update video on the whole getting back in shape thing. Preparation, it's a big part of it, and for me, I've said it before in previous videos that I have needed to get myself off the cigarettes. I've quit multiple times in the past, slipped up multiple times in the past, but it's now got to the point where it's really a massive setback. If I'm trying to exercise, the breathing isn't good, so I want to get my lungs in order, feel a bit better before I start to really concentrate on the training. And I've took the last week or so to try and get my system off the nicotine once more. Still using the patch at this point. I'm on the step 3 right now, and I've made, this is the 3rd day without actually smoking, the 3rd morning, but the sickness set in a big way in the last couple of days. I was out Friday, I had a couple of days off work. I had Thursday and Friday off work. It's Monday now, and I had the vlog camera with me. We were out, me and a friend, down the coast, hanging out, having a bit of fun, eating a little bit sketchy, but it is what it is when you're out and about. But the sickness was starting to set on that day, so I come home Friday past. I rolled into bed that night, and I pretty much spent the entirety of the weekend either sleeping or doing something to try and keep the head and the hands occupied, to try and get myself clear of this so we can move forward and get the training started in the next couple of days. It has been an absolute nightmare, so if you are in that similar boat, you love your nicotine, I get you, I understand it. It's one of these things that's really bad for your system, but at the same time, when you're doing it, it feels great. It's just that it's a proper addiction. One of the hardest things you're ever going to try to kick in your life will be getting away from nicotine, which is why I haven't even bothered getting dressed for this video. I want you to see in this video the condition I'm in, the sort of like the sleeping steady, but I'm still absolutely shattered. Like, my eyes are barely working right now. There's a few moments there before I even started to record this video where I was actually looking for my glasses and I was wearing them. So yes, this is for me as well, so I can look back on this video at some point and say, look at the state of that idiot trying to get himself clear of this again. But it's something I've done before. I had the whole painkiller thing. It was never a massive addiction, but it was a dependency. It took a long time to kick that. I'm now 7+ years, I want to say 7+ years, it could be 8 at this point, clear of that. So I know I've got it in my system to actually do it. So it is what it is. You get through the rough so you can get prepared for the good. So I'm hoping now, before this week is out, we're going to be getting into the proper exercise. Right now, the next thing on my list is to clean up my eating as best I can. One of the big problems I've had in the past, even whenever I was with the personal trainer, was my eating was a big part of it. Technically, if you get a good proper balanced diet sorted out, I technically undereat, but I eat badly, even though I'm undereating for me. That's weird. Like, I'm not going to try to explain it because I don't fully understand it myself, but the nutrients that your body needs, what you need to take in to build muscle and whatnot, is a heck of a lot of food. I don't have time today to eat that, so normally I would eat a couple of sandwiches in a day, like ham sandwiches and brown bread and whatnot. But they say brown bread kind of sticks in your system, you know. It's just and again, I'm no expert, so I have starting today, decided that I'm going to replace those meals in the day with fruit. So we're going to try that today. So even though my system's in shock now because of lack of nicotine, that's probably going to be in more shock at the end of the day because I'm eating fruit instead of the normal garbage that I would have put in there. But yeah, I thought to myself, right, if I'm going to screw my system up, I might as well do it now whenever it's not the best. So it is what it is. I'm suffering, but you know, good stuff does not come without a bit of suffering along the line. So I'm willing to be uncomfortable for the next few months so that I can get to a point where I'm going to be incredibly comfortable. Because just to go back to the painkiller thing, the back injury that I have, the fatter I get, the more out of shape I get, the sore that I tend to get. So need to lose that weight, start building the core again. That'll make me less in pain. It's one of these injuries that is permanent. It's a spinal condition after years of heavy lifting. I've wore disc down, so yeah, building the core keeps the pain away. So yeah, willing to be uncomfortable for a while so I can be incredibly comfortable once I get the weight down and the core built up again. So there is your update. The big boy is technically at the stage now where the nicotine should be completely out of my system, but the dirty nicotine is out of my system. Even though I still have a patch on there, I'm still getting a bit of nicotine in there. So it's within the next couple of days, it's trying to wean myself away from the patch now, get rid of it. And I'm not going to lie, I haven't been wearing the patch at night, and I have been waking up feeling pretty good not having the patch on. So we're getting there slowly but surely. So stick with me if you're trying to kick the cigarettes and get rid of the nicotine out of your system. Let me know in the comments, and we'll support each other as we move forward. Right, better go and get the day started.